Could an ancient king still be alive today? It sounds impossible. The very idea seems like something out of a fantasy novel or a myth. But myths often have a kernel of truth hidden within them. Yet, the story of Gilgamesh makes us wonder. Gilgamesh, the legendary king of Uruk, is one of the most famous figures in ancient Mesopotamian mythology. His epic tale has been passed down through generations, capturing the imagination of many. He was a king from long ago, a ruler who was said to be part god and part man. His reign was marked by great achievements and incredible adventures. He searched for the secret to never dying. His quest for immortality took him to the ends of the earth, encountering gods, monsters, and ancient wisdom along the way. What if he found it? What if Gilgamesh, in his relentless pursuit, actually discovered the secret to eternal life? What if he walks among us now? Imagine a figure from ancient history blending seamlessly into our modern world, carrying with him the wisdom and experiences of millennia. The idea is exciting and strange. It challenges our understanding of history and the boundaries of human existence. Could Gilgamesh still be here? Could he be living among us, hidden in plain sight, observing the world he once ruled? Let's explore his story and see what we find. By delving into the past, we might uncover clues that bring us closer to the truth. We will journey to the past. We will walk the same paths that Gilgamesh once did, seeking answers in the ruins of ancient civilizations. We will search for clues. Every artifact, every manuscript, every piece of history could hold a key to understanding his story. We will try to uncover the truth about the immortal king. Join us on this fascinating journey as we unravel the mysteries of Gilgamesh and his quest for immortality. Gilgamesh was a king of Uruk. This was a grand city in ancient Mesopotamia. He was a powerful ruler, strong and brave, but he was also two-thirds god. This made him special. It set him apart from all other men. Stories were told of his adventures. He battled monsters and overcame challenges. He was a legend. His name echoed through the ages, but Gilgamesh yearned for more than earthly power. He wanted to live forever. Gilgamesh's heart was troubled. He feared death. As the mighty king of Uruk, he had achieved great feats and built monumental structures, but the thought of his own mortality haunted him. The inevitability of death cast a long shadow over his accomplishments. He wanted to live forever. The idea of leaving his kingdom and his people behind was unbearable. He longed for a way to escape the fate that awaited all mortals. So he set out on a quest. Determined to find the secret to eternal life, Gilgamesh left the comforts of his palace and ventured into the unknown. His journey would take him to the ends of the earth and beyond. He searched for the secret to immortality. He consulted wise men, read ancient texts, and followed every lead, no matter how obscure. His determination was unwavering. His journey was long and dangerous. He crossed treacherous mountains, navigated dense forests, and braved the scorching deserts. Each step brought new challenges, but Gilgamesh pressed on, driven by his fear of death and his desire for eternal life. He met many creatures on his travels. He faced terrible dangers. He even encountered Utnapishtim, a man who had survived a great flood and was granted eternal life by the gods. Utnapishtim's story gave Gilgamesh hope, but also made him realize the enormity of his quest. This man had survived a great flood. The gods had chosen to spare him and his family, granting them eternal life as a reward. Gilgamesh listened intently, hoping to learn the secret of Utnapishtim's immortality. The gods had granted him eternal life, but could Gilgamesh win the same prize? He knew that the gods were capricious, and their favor was not easily won. But could Gilgamesh win the same prize? Utnapishtim told Gilgamesh of a magical plant that could grant eternal youth. This plant was said to grow at the bottom of the sea, guarded by fierce creatures and hidden from mortal eyes. Utnapishtim told Gilgamesh of a magical plant. This plant could grant eternal youth. It was a glimmer of hope in Gilgamesh's arduous journey. This plant could grant eternal youth. It grew at the bottom of the sea, a place few dared to venture. But Gilgamesh was undeterred. It grew at the bottom of the sea. With great effort, Gilgamesh retrieved it. He dove into the depths, battling the currents and the creatures that guarded the plant. His determination and strength saw him through. With great effort, Gilgamesh retrieved it. He emerged from the water, the magical plant in his grasp, feeling a sense of triumph and relief. But his triumph was short-lived. As he rested, a serpent slithered by and stole the plant from him. The creature devoured it, shedding its skin and renewing its life. A serpent stole the plant from him. Gilgamesh watched in despair as his hopes for immortality slipped away. The realization that he could not escape death weighed heavily on him. Gilgamesh returned to Uruk, his dreams of immortality shattered. He had faced incredible challenges and learned profound truths, but in the end, he remained mortal. His journey had changed him, and he returned to his kingdom with a new understanding of life and death. Section 4. The Tomb of the King. For centuries, the story of Gilgamesh was just a legend. Then, in 2003, something amazing happened. Archaeologists believed they found Gilgamesh's tomb. It was located beneath the Euphrates River in Iraq. The discovery shocked the world. The US military was involved in the excavation. This added to the mystery. Why was the military interested in an ancient tomb? Were they hiding something? The involvement of the military fueled speculation and conspiracy theories. What secrets did Gilgamesh's tomb hold? Section 5. Whispers in the Wind. Despite the discovery of his supposed tomb, some people believe Gilgamesh is still alive. They point to mysterious figures throughout history. Could these individuals be the immortal king in disguise? There are stories of men with incredible knowledge and longevity. Some have claimed to have met these individuals. They speak of wisdom and power beyond human comprehension. Are these just tall tales? Or could there be some truth to them? Section 6. Gilgamesh in disguise. Consider the case of Count of Saint Germain. This enigmatic figure appeared in European high society in the 18th century. He spoke many languages fluently. He possessed vast knowledge of history, science, and the arts. Some even claimed he could transmute metals into gold. The Count never seemed to age. He appeared suddenly and vanished just as quickly. His true identity remains a mystery. Could this have been Gilgamesh, living among us in a new guise? Section 7. Myth or Reality. The story of Gilgamesh is a powerful one. It has been passed down through generations, etched into the very fabric of human history. From the ancient city of Uruk to the modern day, the tale of this legendary king has captivated the imaginations of countless individuals. It speaks to our deepest fears and desires. The epic explores themes that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. It delves into the human psyche, revealing our innermost thoughts and emotions. The fear of death and the longing for eternal life are universal themes. These are questions that have haunted humanity since the dawn of time. Gilgamesh's quest for immortality is a reflection of our own struggles with the concept of mortality. Is it so hard to believe that Gilgamesh might still be out there? Perhaps not in a literal sense, but as a symbol of our eternal quest for meaning and purpose. His journey is a metaphor for the human condition, a reminder that we are all searching for something greater than ourselves. Perhaps the search for immortality is not just a legend. In today's world, scientists and researchers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. From advancements in medicine to the exploration of new frontiers, the quest for eternal life continues in various forms. Perhaps it is a journey we all take in our own way. Whether through spiritual practices, personal growth, or the pursuit of knowledge, each of us is on a path to discover our own version of immortality. The story of Gilgamesh challenges us to ask ourselves, what does it truly mean to live forever? Is it about physical immortality, or is it about leaving a lasting legacy? These are questions that each of us must answer for ourselves. And is it a quest worth pursuing? The journey of Gilgamesh invites us to reflect on our own lives and the impact we wish to have on the world. In the end, perhaps the true meaning of immortality lies not in living forever, but in living a life that is meaningful and fulfilling.